The countdown is on to the 2025 Biamp Portland Jazz Festival, presented by PDX Jazz. KOIN 6 and Portland CW are proud media partners of the 10-day festival, happening in venues all across the Rose City. I was just checking this out. I'm super excited. This year's festival kicks off Thursday, February 20th. And don't miss headliner Erykah Badu at the Moda Center Friday, the 21st. Now, on behalf of our partners at PDX Jazz, I'm joined now by Chris Doss, the festival's CEO and Executive Director. Welcome back to the show, Chris. Now, tell us about this year's event, because it looks like it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Jeremiah. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. So this year's event is our 23rd year of producing the Portland Jazz Festival. It's our most ambitious endeavor ever with the festival this year. We are moving into our first event in the festival that takes place at the Moda Center.
Which is a huge venue, right? We've got big sporting events and concerts, and you're taking it over.
Exactly. It's a huge venue. You know, and it's a big step for our organization. So we've worked really hard to get to this point.
Well, congratulations. After a lot of people weren't gathering for a couple of years, to kind of come out big and bold with Erykah Badu and some of the other big headliners. Who can we expect to see?
The festival has really gotten a really broad umbrella. You know, it's the Portland Jazz Festival, but the way we look at it and approach it is we want to present something that appeals and resonates with everybody in Portland. And to do that, we have to look at other types of music that were influenced by jazz, that contain elements of jazz. And we also have to acknowledge that jazz itself changes continuously, and what somebody calls jazz today is completely different than what they called jazz in 1960.
Exactly. So it's just a very diverse, eclectic group of musicians are bringing together to curate, but it's also to expose people, right? That maybe would not always go, oh, I'm going to go to a jazz festival, but they're hearing, man, this person's going to be presenting. I want to be there. I want to be a part of this. I love that. Now, what venues for this particular year's festival will you be taking over?
So we take over the whole city.
I love it, yes.
We're in over more than 30 venues over the 10 days of the festival. Wow. We literally will have stuff in the Moda Center, all the P5 venues, Alberta Rose Theater, Revolution Hall, Aladdin Theater, Reeser out in Beaverton, Jack London Review, Holocene, Hallowed Halls, an array of clubs, and about a dozen hotels.
Wow, that's phenomenal. Really, no matter where you are in this Portland Pacific Northwest area, you're going to probably find an event or venue that you could tap into, which is great. Now, tell us about the free community events also happening as part of the festival.
Yeah, so as a 501c3 nonprofit, having free community events is a key element of what we do. Yeah. So these events, we have over 20 of them this year. They span the entire city across all those venues I just mentioned. And we feature Portland's premier talent. One thing that a lot of people may not know is Portland is home to an outstanding community of musicians and artists and creatives. And a lot of those people actually, they go out and they tour all over the world. They play for huge stars, but a lot of them call Portland home. Yeah. And that is a great opportunity for us to weave those artists into the festival.
We love that local talent.
Then those shows are all free and open to the public. You can just walk right into most of them.
I know that being a nonprofit with the PDX Jazz organization, education, exposure is so important. Now, how can people support the mission of this organization year-round with a membership?
So we have a large membership program. You can become a member for as little as $100 a year. And the PDX Jazz members, who are extremely generous, support all of this free community event stuff that we have in the festival. We're very active in schools all across Oregon and Southwest Washington. We reach about 5,000 students a year with our free education programs. Most of those are Title 1A schools in very underserved communities. So All of that is supported through the generosity of our membership program. Members get perks. They get to buy tickets before everybody else. They get discounts on every ticket. And of course, there's other things depending upon where you're at in the membership echelon, so to speak. But everybody gets discounts. Everybody gets advance access to tickets.
That is so important to have access, and that is what I love about this great organization, Chris. So we want to thank you for stopping by the show today. And for tickets and more information, guys, remember that you can head over to PDX Jazz, this awesome organization, which, by the way, is hosting the Portland Jazz Festival. Member Eric Badu, pretty awesome. Now, that's going to be February 20th through March 1st across Portland. Tickets are on sale right now at pdxjazz.org, so make sure to check it out.